Hey, what's going on, folks? We're back. And we're back. Sunday. Down at the County Civic Center, we've got a truck and tractor pull. Sunday. All right, I'll be right there. Hold on. David went sans girdle today. Boy, is his gut hanging out? Holy shit. Come on, David. What happened to that girdle? It was working wonders for you. All right. Where am I? Who am I? What am I? Where am I? I'm right there. Hello. Ew. I look like shit today. What's going on? I don't look healthy. What is it? Screw it. Whatever. Hi. Good evening. You can't tuck this. Hi, I'm Steve. Welcome to my live stream, this silly little show I do 5 nights a week for a couple of hours. I watch home shopping networks because I've been doing it since like I was in college, like in the 90s. Like, I don't know why, but, well, I do know why. I've got a weird sense of humor. It's like the more utterly unwatchable and awful something is, the more I can't help but watch it. I don't know why. I'm that guy. Maybe you're that person too. I don't know. So I've created a channel that's sort of, it's inspired Mystery Science Theater, you know? Just sort of watch this stuff and crack jokes. We play games as well, bingo being the big hit around here. And we don't just stick to home shopping either. That is sort of the main deal. We spend sometimes the whole show, sometimes half the show, but we also delve into some other things, some oddball content all over the YouTubes and other parts of the internet. We haven't gone into the dark web yet. We haven't quite gone there. But yeah, so if any of that sounds interesting, strap in. And I'd say go ahead and subscribe because this is a live stream experience and chat has everything to do with it. This chat rules. We got DDH, we got Marsha, we got Pool. I almost said Melinda. I guess I'm saying that out of hope. We got Barb. Barb, you saw my Thailand sunrise and coffee video. Did I not? It was not clickbait, was it? I had everything. I had the sun rising. I had my coffee. I had my bed hair, my bedhead hair. Stairway to Stardom, Marsha. Fair enough. That is as close to teetering into the dark web that we've gone. So I guess give it time. Maybe we will get darker. Good to see you, DDH. Oh yeah, good Admiral Stock. That's like the only Admiral Stockdale quote, right? I was going with the Neil Breen thing. I don't know if you're familiar with Neil Breen, folks. Look, if you're into what I'm doing, like, I'm just gonna cut the music. If you're into my stream and you've never heard of this guy, it's time to change that. I want to help you. I want to help anyone out there who is unfamiliar with the auteur that is Neil Breen. This man has been making his movies himself, casting himself as the star, the writer, the director, the caterer, the everything. And he's made several movies now, and he's just been growing a cult following. I've been on this guy since his second movie, which was I Am Here Now. So this is a love affair for me that's been going on nearly 15 years. Yeah, and yeah, every movie centers around him. It's the most self-indulgent shit you've ever seen, but it's so, like, earnest. Like, it's not one of these, like, Birdemic situations, like Birdemic 2, where the guy's like, oh, I made a bad movie. Let me make it again, because that's what... No, this guy is trying, and every time he tries, it's fantastic. What? I got an ant crawling on my screen right now. Yo, ants in Thailand are like on Red Bull. They move so fast. It's not fair. Yes, Barb, you've never heard of him, but get to know him now. Just look up any Neil Breen content. There's actually some movies out there you can probably find for free. And he's got a brand new one coming out very soon called Cade the Tortured Crossing, which is a sequel to his 2018 masterpiece, Twisted Pair. And look, this guy's in his mid-60s now. It took him 5 years since the last movie. I guess COVID might have had something to do with it. But, you know, we're not going to have Neil Breen forever, guys. And he's not getting any better with his filmmaking. So, yeah. Oh, no. Yeah, I totally ruined this beginning. We're going to get started, but I got to play this. No place like home. When your family's around you, you're never alone. 'Cause there ain't no place like home. Times are changing every day. Now you're probably saying to yourself, Steve, why are you playing the theme song to 227? What's gotten into you? You're completely off the rails now, Steve. Well, check it out. I log on today. Look at that sub count. Thank you, subscriber number 227. Well, there's no place like home. When your family's around you, you're never alone. By the way, that's Regina King. Isn't that the girl from like... Isn't she like in all the scary movies? Regina King is awesome. Yeah. Yeah, so she goes all the way back to, it is growing about as fast as a cactus. No, it's a spinoff of the Jeffersons, DDH. No way. No way. 227 is a spinoff of the Jeffersons, man. Spun off what? Spun off what? What did it spin off of? There might have been a building 227 on Sesame Street, but 227 takes place in Washington, D.C. That's why it was a show that was near and dear to me growing up, because I grew up right outside D.C. I mean, look at the damn intro, bro. Do you see Big Bird here? There's the Washington Monument, which I could see out of my own bedroom window. This is just some row houses, man. What's 227? I'm not denying that the number 227 didn't have an address on Sesame Street, but that doesn't make this a spinoff. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm not even going to say, was 227 on Sesame? Okay, maybe this is going to be like this. What's that? Snopes. This is going to be the Snopes answer to this. Is this some kind of Mandela effect? Wait a minute. Shared? Okay. DDH is going to get it on me. Learn whether the 80s sitcom 27 actually shared a set. Okay, sharing a set is different than being a spinoff, right? Now, if you told me they shared a set, I wouldn't probably put up a fight, because it does look like the same damn row house situation. So they did use the same set. Okay. Well, that's cool, because that means Sesame Street, the Sesame Street lore means Sesame Street's in D.C. My hometown has Sesame Street, which would explain why my spirit animal is Oscar the Grouch. Okay, let's get into the regular stuff. I'm sorry. Just thank you, subscriber 227. We got to get down to business here. I'm wasting way too much time. Just the star of 227. She was the like the maid or whatever on the Jeffersons, and it was definitely like a vehicle show for her because she was a popular character on that show. It took a few years in between, and then Sherman Hemsley moved on to Amen, and I want to say Amen and 227 played like back to back on NBC, like on Friday or Saturday nights. Okay, so we're going with the QVC HSN bingo card tonight, guys. I got word already that Tony and Michelle aren't on. I think it's two completely different people. Neither are on. So, yeah, we're going to go with the tried and true QVC card here. Elaine, yeah, there's some, as a regular player, there's been a lot of great guests. Hey, James, you finally made it almost on time. Well, you're in time for bingo anyway. I'm about to read out these squares. As soon as we do, the game is on, and I'll open up all these goddamn shopping channels so everybody can get their fix. James joined me, by the way, for my morning coffee. Oh, my God. Okay. That was a belch into the microphone. I am turning into Tony Thunder. My beard is getting more unkempt. My face is looking more like a thumb. I'm belching into the microphone. I have an obsession with cows suddenly. What the hell's going on here? All right, here's the bingo card. We have crazy overpriced food, utterly useless or terrible product that could kill or maim you. I guess one item could fit under both of those. Dine and Dash, easy pay payments of $5 or less. Quack Doctor selling snake oil, exploited pet, fake candles. Oh, guess what I got standing by? Remote audio that sounds like reporting from a war zone. Dramatic slow pouring of sauce. James, yes, to be fair, true. But come on, dude. You're the new guy. Like, you got to assimilate, and you'll realize what we mean. Like, yeah, I made that distinction. Like a roll of toilet paper. You could just ball it up and stuff it in someone's mouth and suffocate them. Anything could kill you. But we're talking like, just James. Yeah, get acclimated, man. Get to know the chat. It's all gonna make sense. Dramatic slow pouring of a sauce. Now, this doesn't have to necessarily be a liquid. We've also included things like a jar of peanuts and shit like that. So, again, some of these squares, if you're not familiar, we have a little bit of leniency with them. Anyone takes a customer call, mic issues, particularly rubbing on fabric, but really we take any on-set issues with this square. Like if a blender is too loud while somebody's talking or whatever. Host goes over the color choices. Before is better than a before and after. Any lathering of hands. David's apron shirt combo on fleek. Alberti has a sighting. Mention of a holiday or any occasion 4 months or more away. Where are we at with that now? So now it's October, November, December, January, February. Okay, so if they mention Valentine's Day or pretty much anything after that, we'll mark this square off. And Valentine's Day is good for about another 8 days. Jane spackles something on her face. Jeans or pants that are really sweatpants or pajamas. Model clearly uncomfortable. Invicta, celebrity selling crap. Host breaks food items slowly in half. And finally, a bottle or glass of wine on the set. Now, I know I got the cue ready to go, but I'm going to go ahead and just see what we're dealing with in terms of this Invicta square. Because we had it last night, but this Shop HQ channel is on the verge of collapse.
And butterfly pendant. So these are some of
yeah, that's about as ugly as sin. Okay, this is not Invicta. So if Invicta isn't here, then it isn't anywhere.
But let's talk more.
All we can do is maybe check in an hour from now and see if they've moved on to another, well, 40 minutes from now.
What you do with it?
Well, yeah.
What is this? What are we doing?
Skillful craftsmen to create wonderful.
This is like prison hobbies. What are we doing?
24 karat gold pieces.
Andy Dufresne.
One of the reasons why you don't see a lot of 24 karat gold jewelry factory. You see a lot of
Kate and Allie. I can't remember which of them I wanted to bang more.
Especially in Italy or even all, like.
All right. This looks like the world's most interesting conversation. Pretty good point, Barb. Pretty good point. Which means my channel, I guess, is on the verge of collapse. I've got this great idea, but it's going to be completely obsolete. God, I guess I didn't think about the whole... Well, Steve, maybe this whole thing you're trying to do that's unique just isn't even going to be... All right, well, if that happens, I'll just make a channel about beepers and pagers and landline phones and other things that nobody uses anymore.
In nature, but then it takes very, very skillful craftsmen to.
I'm not. Look, this isn't a racist observation, but dude needs to open his eyes when he talks, please.
Train them.
We got breaking food in the kitchen. Hold on, we got to report. We got to move because in the kitchen is a channel that I cannot see on the YouTubes, which means I have no ability to pause and go back. Everything we check, we got to catch it live. Let's try to get
that we totally love without all the guilt.
break
So
one
you get
more.
30
Come
of
on,
them
these
with a
look.
dark chocolate coconut
This
almond,
is
the
begging to be
number one
broken.
flavor, we love that. Or in the dark chocolate caramel cashew.
Oh, I'm gonna be so
And
angry
that's
if
all. So
they don't
there
break
isn't a
another one off.
combination. There is all of one flavor or all of one flavor, which
Wait,
makes me say,
crinkling.
get 2 sets. You'll be grateful that you did.
If they crinkle too much,
$32.98,
that's a mic
3
issue.
payments of $10.99 and shipping to you for free. The catch is
More
right,
crinkling.
This price goes up. The easy pay goes away. Not at the end of the day, but at the end of our show.
There's nothing worse than somebody with a crinkly package that like tries to open it slowly thinking, oh, wait, I just found a spider. Hold on. I'm going to kill this fucker. These spiders here, they jump around like a flea on a hot brick. I need something to smash this fuck with. Hold on. Hold on. You little shit. You little fuck. Huh? God damn it. Ah! Yeah! Yeah! Yeah, that's right. That's right. You're not going to be biting me on the ass in bed in the middle of the night. You little bastard. Okay. We got, wait, they're breaking the food now? Here we go. Here we go.
The bottom.
Break it.
There's your chocolate.
Yes.
We're under 100 calories.
That wasn't
Actually,
slow, though. Hold on.
That's amazing.
And 3
That was
grams of sugar,
just
and
a
then we
snap.
open the inside.
She just
It's not
snapped
dry,
it.
it's
We
not
can't say
chalky,
that was
it's not falling
slow.
apart, It's moist, but you can see what you're eating. You can see the almonds. You'll see the cashews.
You can see
You'll
what
see
you're
the
eating.
nuts that are added in
All right,
here.
this is slower.
You
That was, okay, I'll
protein,
count
all
that.
the good stuff that your body
I'll count
craves
that. That's a
and
slower
has been
break.
wanting to eat since, you guessed it, the caveman days.
Since the
where were you at? Wait,
You
wait.
want to drop this in your briefcase, in a lunchbox. You know, have it.
Where's the wine?
At your desk, even if it's the desk at
Where's the
home.
wine? Okay, I see 3 bottles back here. Okay.
But then we also have another flavor to go through.
Yeah,
So
but
we've
it's
got the,
host breaks food items slowly. The word slowly is in there for a reason. If it just said break item in half, I wouldn't put up a debate. But if she just snaps it in half, I gotta have some kind of,
pieces of cashews,
yeah,
which are really
what do you
high
call
in
it?
protein. They're
Where's
creamy,
the
soft.
wine? Oh, look at
Then we
this.
have
We got a whole
sunflower seeds,
row down here
pumpkin
starting.
Seeds,
All right.
flax seeds and sesame seeds. Again, this is stuff that your body.
Yeah,
really
Marcia's
craves
got it
and
right.
will
Like
keep
they
you
do it
satisfied
slowly
longer.
to kind of really,
Soft,
yeah, just
tender,
yeah, that's
nasty
better.
to your teeth, and of course, with
This
that
is all
chocolate in
better.
there
That first one was like a snap off, just so we understand the difference.
sugar. So that means that many of us who might be watching our sugar for reason, you know, whatever reason that might
Yes.
be, or watching your calories, this is something that you can indulge
James.
in. It really gives you the full-on.
I got a feeling James and Poole are going to be best friends. I got a feeling I'm going to make 2 people who've never met each other become best friends. Who do I think the hottest woman is on QVC? The hottest.
Or even with just a perfect snack, where you don't have to then feel guilt.
Why wouldn't I be able to say it, Marcia? I'm actually wondering because, you know, I used to have a soft spot for Mary, all right? I used to have a soft spot for Mary, but I don't know if I have it
I
anymore.
have to order 2 sets, which would be my recommendation.
Rhonda Shear.
At this price, right, it's $32.98, not $40. We've got 3 easy payments of $10.99, but that's only until 7 p.m., my friends. Then the price goes up, then the easy pay goes away, and you won't see
The hottest of
50%
what,
these.
Mar-
So this is the beginning of October.
Of what,
Stacey.
coffee?
We present these later in October. Or in
Wait, I'm stopping the show. I got to know what the rest of Barb's comment is supposed to be. Because I've never had my name in front of the hottest of anything. And I got to know what it is. The hottest what? Body temperature? That could be true. Hey, I dropped 3 kilos. I went to the doctor's and down 3 kilos from last or 5 weeks ago. If you want to do the math, what is that? I don't know. I guess it's like 8 pounds. What is it? Kilos to pounds? I don't know about I don't know about conversions anymore. Oh, it's only 6.5. All right, that's not bad. So it's like 2.25 pounds per kilo or something like that. 2.5. Yeah, somewhere in there. All right. 14. Whoa. Oh, Joe. See, I don't really count. I'm talking about QVC hosts, like in studio hosts. If you're talking about anybody that shows up, wow, I'd really have to think about that. Hold on.
Leo diet, this is, but we're keeping you under, like, at 3 grams of sugar.
It's okay, Marsha.
You have to watch your sugar. You have to hit that magic number.
Notice how nobody corrected you either. It's like it's okay to make a mistake and then even give you time to correct it and the whole thing. We're just chilling.
You feel like you're eating a candy bar.
Especially,
by the way,
yeah.
the dark chocolate coconut.
I'm sorry. Were they talking about if you're watching your sugar? Look at this table. It's just a giant diabetic coma, like on a charcuterie board.
We'll go through them again because you're making your choice. So the dark chocolate coconut almond, like Rachel said, just like that candy bar you've grown up and known. So this one is made with sweet coconut, dairy-free dark chocolate. We do have, obviously, our crunchy California almonds in there, and then a little bit of sunflower seed. Again, to give
I just
that
love when they
nutrition
bring up the
boost.
health angle, and it's like all they sell is frozen shit and sweets, giant bags of lollipops. No offense to, I forgot who bought all the lollipops once.
Gorgeous. But I had to
Okay,
pull
here we got
because I
colors.
wanted everyone to see.
We got
Look
colors.
How stunning that is.
Right?
You go to any event with a classic blazer like this, and then you have the dress on. Maybe you're
What
going,
is this
you know, somewhere
underneath
with a
part? This
ceremony,
looks
you
like
wanna
some
cover
Star
your
Trek
arms,
shit.
And then you the party, you take the blazer off, and you have a beautiful dress. Look how gorgeous that wine color.
Oh,
together.
taffy. That's right.
It's
Bags of
diamonds that
taffy.
you wore. I remember you wore
so
that.
pretty.
And you looked so good in it, Pat. It's that mock neck, so it covers a little bit of the neck, but not too much.
Yeah.
It's that perfect.
If you have a graduation coming up, maybe a bar mitzvah, maybe you're having a sacrifice for your cult.
It had everything that I loved. It had the mock neck. I love that it's sleeveless, so jackets will glide over
And
this.
here's the other
but
thing
it's
about
the
your-
Oh no, James really is new here, guys. Guys, for the first time ever, we have to start the literally count because of someone in chat. James, the word literally around here is a bit taboo. Yeah, I know. You see, I'm on a bit of a crusade when it comes to the word literally. It's being overused and it's being misused, and I have to put a stop to it. Yeah, and that's why we have a literally count, because they say it all the time on QVC and some of these other channels. Jane has a problem with it. Courtney, anytime, whoever Jane is with has a problem with it. It's like they're trying to keep up with the literally. Yeah, Sean has a problem with it. Oh, we have stretching. We got stretching right there. And they're certainly going over the colors. I mean,
Size length, regular would be 40.
I mean, you know, let's not, all right, we got colors. Is the stretching on here? Jeans or pants that are really sweatpants. No stretching square. Sorry. It's such a vibe. It's such a vibe. I'm literally obsessed. I'm literally obsessed. No, not literally.
You could wear it in winter. Here is the navy blue.
Yeah, these are
Here
the
is that
colors. There you
gorgeous
go.
leather gray.
Again, just awful clothes. Oh, wait. Fake candles we had. Sorry. I didn't mark that off. And I need to open up the Discord here so I can have my stupid sound effects on standby. It only took half an hour for me to get that going. I'm totally having a purple moment right now. I first read that as purple movement, and I was like, whoa, Courtney, you better go to the doctor. That does not sound healthy. You know? You don't want it to be purple. That's another one. So easy, you don't even have to think about it. Yeah? That's my favorite part of that sound effect. After the laugh, the guy just goes, yeah? Like, that was funny, right? Yeah? Yeah? DDH, you're the one who put that in there. What is that from? Do you know? Like a movie or something? I want to say like it's from Goodfellas, like right before Joe Pesci does the whole, like, what am I, a clown to you? All right, what do we got on here? So Invicta, uncomfortable model. That's in the corner. I love a good corner square, and I love knowing exactly where to go to fill it. It's called Pearl TV. Oh, wait, Shop and Show. Okay, we'll go there, because that's one of the newer channels, and I'm interested in these newer channels. I need to be interested. I just typed Show and Show like a moron. Okay. Is this it? Oh, my God. What in the Patrick Bateman is going on here? In the morning, I start with a nice exfoliating mask. I then put on a treatment cream that... Okay, here we go. Here's what we want. 3 people watching. What the hell? What was that graphic? There was radiation coming out of this. What? Oh my God, it's scary. Oh my God, it's AI.
Поднимает лицо больше,
Whoa,
чем
whoa,
на
whoa,
1 миллиметр. А это возможность...
Oh my God. We got a screenshot. We got a thumbnail for tonight. Let's just grab it while we're here. There might be... Look, I'm going to go ahead and apologize right now. I might be doing like 10 screenshots here in the next like 3 minutes. Because who knows where we go from this. But this is fantastic. What do I call this? I hope people get this, but I'm going to call this Brazil. And I hope you know why. I hope you know why I'm calling this Brazil. All right, what do we got?
Нас выглядит на 10 лет моложе. На 10 лет моложе!
That's right, James. That's right, Marcia. That's right, DDH. That is why my chat totally rules. See, these need to be louder. There we go. I got a great chat. They get the references sometimes. Ew, her lips are... Ah, God! Fuck! Jesus. I'd rather look at Catherine Hellman. This is freaking me out.
А это значит повернуть время вспять. А это значит вспоминать...
Hey, Mona. Hey, Angela. Hey, Mona. Mona, why do you look like Slender Man, Mona? Hey, Mona.
Видеть себя красивой, лучшей, любимой. Это значит любить себя, когда женщина себя любит.
Brazil is a movie by Terry Gilliam that came out in what, like 85 or something? Brazil, 1985. Directed by Terry Gilliam. I'll give you the shot you're thinking of, or that we're thinking of. It would be something along the lines of that. Yeah, pick one. Pick any of these. You know? Yeah, Taxi was great. Great cast. You know, when you get a great group of people together, great cast, it's a special thing. I don't think we're ever going to see it again on, like, regular television. You know what I mean?
У нее получается все, у нее гармоничные отношения, она счастлива в личных отношениях, она не нервозна, она не срывается на детях, да.
All right, this is... What are we doing? Why are we drawing the Big Dipper on this lady? What
Действительно, это так очень важно для женщины, для ее гормонального фона, поэтому я сегодня рекомендую выбирать и создавать...
Okay, Leatherface. All right, look. Is this the Sawyer family? No. Are we in Texas? No. Are we having a chili cook-off? No. So why are we doing Leatherface cosplay? Why are we Buffalo Bill? Why are we trying to wear somebody's skin?
Красоту. Не нужно покупать у, скажем, непроверенных специалистов. Бренд Доктор Кос.
How do you say put the lotion in the basket in Italian? Put the lotion in the fucking basket, oh.
Который защищен защитной голограммой. Это многофункциональная, многоразовая маска, корсет.
James, oh, God. We got so much in common, and yet so many things that I don't like. I saw the new Child's Play. I didn't even want to. I certainly didn't pay for it. Look, the originator, Don Mancini, the man who behind Child's Play, is still actively making Child's Play movie. That movie only got made because of a licensing thing. It has nothing to do with the still ongoing Chucky series and the creator of it. It was a cash grab movie, and it pisses me off because they keep making these They're making an Exorcist movie now. It's coming out this weekend, I guess. What are you doing? Is anything not sacred anymore? Like, aren't some things untouchable? This is why J.D. Salinger wrote about how he hated movies in Catcher in the Rye like 90 years ago. He was talking in that book about just like how movies just are just so derivative and God, but it's gotten out of control. I'm sorry. This one is a direct sequel. I don't see how. Is what's his face, the original writer, have anything to do with this sequel? What's his name? David Gordon Green or whatever. What's the Exorcist? What's the novel? William Peter Blatty. Sorry, those three named authors, man. I always get them freaking. Yeah, does William Peter Blatty have anything to do with this new one? Because if he doesn't, I'm out of here. It's like all those Rambo movies. The guy who originally wrote First Blood hates all these Rambo movies because this character that he wrote, this complex Vietnam vet character. You mean Ellen Burstyn? I don't want to know that Ellen Burstyn's in it. God, that makes me sad if Ellen Burstyn's in it. Jeez. Look, the only movie I'll sign off on that has anything to do with The Exorcist is Repossessed. And it is an awful movie. God, the jokes in this movie are so bad. They are so bad. Oh, you know, I was watching you can watch this for free, by the way, on YouTube right now. This was uploaded, what I'm about to tell you. I think it's a channel called Creature Classics. And they are uploading like full-length horror movies from like the 70s and the 80s. And there was a movie back in like 81 called Hell Night with Linda Blair. Here it is. Did they take it down already? The full-length movie is up. I sent my sister a link because her and I, we had a copy of this movie on VHS, and we'd watch it over and over again, and it was such a piece of shit movie. But now they got it up, fully restored, somewhere. I don't know. What happened here? Okay. Right. I'm going off way off track. Let me try and get the train back on the tracks here. Hey, Pool, you around? You doing some research? Pool, whenever I go off track, Pool's like, all right, that's my turn to look around. Oh, we got Pearl TV. We got Uncomfortable Model. Hopefully, we're waiting by right now. Let's see. Pazuzu. Dude, Exorcist 2. I'm trying to figure out why nobody's sitting here talking about Exorcist 3, because Exorcist 3 is one of the more underrated sequels to anything ever. It so quietly came and went, and it is a masterclass in like horror, noir, and tension building, and George C. Scott like is fucking fantastic. Merrick comes back, and then you got what's his face, the Chucky voice guy. Did I say masterclass? Oh, I apologize. Yeah, you got Brad Dourif in there, and two of the biggest jump scares ever, gave me nightmares forever, are in Exorcist 3. The headless statue chasing the nurse down in one of these weird set shots that you just don't see coming. And then when George runs into the house because he knows what's going on, and the demon, now dressed as an old nurse, whips out those giant surgical scissors, which, honestly, I want to know what application are those scissors really used for, because those scissors are ridiculous. But just that shot of, like, the swipe with the scissors, just absolute. Oh, here's the jump scare one. Let's just take a look at. I mean, this right here. This is a jump scare, people. Right here. None of this modern crap. All right. Because you gotta understand, at this point of the movie, there really hasn't been anything quote unquote scary happening, so it just totally catches you off guard. And the shot lasts for so long. There's no sound. You know, you feel safe once you see another person over here. You're like, okay, she's fine. There's people around. Hey, no worries, James. Closes the door. Everything's fine. And it's such a voyeuristic shot. And if I could see people nodding off, but then suddenly, right about, bro. Good God, man. I mean, wow. Whew. Get out of the hospital. And then where are the scissors? Where are the skizzers? Oh, here's a still image of said scissors. Like, again, what are these used for practically? Is this to, like, chop somebody's, like, thigh off in one cut? This seems just way too much for any application. These crazy ass scissors. Even for pruning, I feel like this is out of control. I guess this is them on their own. Whoa, can I buy this? Can I get this through customs? Holy shit. All right. Lots and I'm already off-roading a lot. Oh, if Bobbitt had this, it would have been such an easier... John Bobbitt wouldn't have had it so bad. She had to sit there and, like, whittle the thing away. I'm sure he would have liked one quick snip. All right. We're looking for an uncomfortable model here.
Also Weihnachtslichterketten genauso. Ich weiß, bei den Damen ist irgendwas für die Haare.
Plugs going into holes, no comment.
Wir haben kein Baten oder wir haben gar nichts, nur muss du in Steckdose raus oder an. Und hier, deshalb, wir haben auch ein wie heißt das?
Ja, so ein Schalter, eine Steckdose.
Wirklich super clever. Ich dachte, das ist ein Stück für 5 Euro, aber das haben wir Zweier-Set. Das ist voll praktisch.
That's too bad James had to go, because apparently he's into the hotties on these channels. Well,
ja, die Ines aus
you snooze, you lose, James.
Sie schreibt, die Stecker sind spitze, man muss nicht mehr rein und rausziehen, sondern nur...
I mean, what did that look... Does that look comfortable to you? Come on. Does that look comfortable to anybody? DDH says uncomfortable. Everybody, please, input. I'm on the fence. Marcia says she's comfortable. Nice fucking model. Yeah, uninterested. If you're a model, that's enough to be uncomfortable because your whole job is to look interested. No, she isn't. Oh, no, she is not comfortable. Okay. Okay. All right, cool. Yeah, she's, what's her face in the blurred lines of it. You know, that chick, God, I don't know what the, and by calling her a chick, I should take it back because I'm not trying to, like, you know, take anything away from her, anything. But that Emily Ratajkowski or whatever her name is, Like, God, the whole having your cake and eat it too thing as a model. I don't know if you're like Jessica Alba or this Emily lady or a few others where it's like at one point Rose McGowan, I guess. It's like you make your living off of selling sex, and then as soon as that put you in a position to where people knew who you were, then you're like, oh, I don't like any of that stuff. And then, but your Instagram is still filled with photos of you like scantily clad. Like you're like, no, that has nothing to do with my brand. Like, come on, you can't have it both ways. Like if that's your thing, fine. I'm not going to hold it against you. It's as old as time, but the whole having it both ways thing, I got a bit of a problem with that. You know? All right, this board needs help. We got the uncomfortable model. I guess we head back to the kitchen. It's been a little bit. What's going on? Emilia Clarke, what's she been up to other than being in the worst Terminator movie ever? Has anyone noticed how awful, like, every Game of Thrones cast members attempt to branch into, like, Hollywood movies and become, like, stars beyond Game of Thrones? How, like, all of them, except for... What's his face from The Last of Us, who was only on Game of Thrones for like a season. But I mean, any of the other main characters, all of their like vehicle movies. Who was the one that played a Marvel character? The redhead. She played. I don't know. I don't keep up with these comic book movies, but whatever. She was in one of them, and people regarded it as like the worst comic movie in the whole Marvel universe. So that stunk. What happened to Jon Snow? Okay, yeah, we're slow pouring. You can't help but slow pour honey. That's true. That's true. We're looking at a slow pour here. Honey has to be poured slow. There's no other way to pour it. All right, we can count that. Dinklage was... He was the big name going into that show because he was established. You know, the Station Agent, great movie. I'm marking it, Paul. I'm marking it. I'm marking it. I'm here. We're good. All right. What's this noise? Who's mentioning me in a comment? And who are you? Oh, that might be... Okay, sorry. That might have something to do with... I just found out somebody else might have been diagnosed with my neurological condition, which sucks because I would never wish what I have upon anyone. But yeah, a friend of mine contacted me this morning and said, yeah, I got a friend who apparently has what you have. And I'm like... Can I put her in touch with you? I'm like, sure. So we got blenders. You know what? Definitely killer maim. Come on. You can maim somebody with a nice blender. Or, excuse me, a mixer. Sorry. Mixer. I meant mixer. Everybody, don't tell me, please, that it's not a blender, Steve, because I'm not that dumb. I just had a little bit of a... All right, great. Yeah, you can maim yourself. You can maim others. I mean, if this got twisted up in my ball bag, I'm done. It's over. If I'm not dead, then just kill me. All right, so we got that. What else? See, the board's starting to take shape. We haven't even hit the first hour. Yeah, don't do that. I'll always unplug it before you go licking the beaters. Or just take the beaters off the machine. For heaven's sakes. Jane, jeans, lathering, quack doctor. Yeah, I really got to redo this. Some of these squares are they're just not in play anymore. We don't get doctors hardly ever, unless it's some other weird channel. I got to look at these weird channels. Let's go back to this crazy channel. What are they selling after this? I just love it. Jesus Christ. All right, we're just going to bypass bingo and just watch this for a bit.
Дают 72 года, телезрительница из Брянской области, 72 года. Можно ли использовать маску и поможет ли
You're
она?
beautiful.
Да, Лен, спасибо большое.
You're beautiful. You're beautiful.
И я, во-первых,
It's true. Good Lord.
в любом возрасте маска-корсет показывает...
Okay, so this is a before and after. I'm taking the before. Yep. I'm going to go ahead and take the one that doesn't look like a horror film monster. Okay? Before for me. This is the easiest before ever. I don't know if it's a during, but it's definitely an after before. So anything after before is after. Holy Toledo. That's a second ant to crawl on my screen. So now I got to look around. Do I have an ant problem? Hold on. Oh, there's another one. Oh, great. There's no food around here. There's nothing out here for you guys to eat. Why do you come into my room? Why? Why? Why would you climb? Why would you make the trek up 5 flights of stairs to infiltrate a room where there's nothing out? What do you want? You want this drink? Come and get it. Come and get it, because there's nothing else here. What do you want? Toothpaste? What do you want? There's another one. Holy shit. One crawling right on the chat window that I'm looking at here. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Marsha, I wouldn't have killed it. I'm fine with, there's certain kinds of spiders that just chill in their corner in a web, and I'm like, you do you. But then you got these little weird, like rounded, I can't describe them. They don't have legs. They look like claws or something. I don't know. They jump at you. You don't want to mess with these spiders, man. I don't know what the hell. They're jumping spiders. I'm the jumping ones I gotta kill. The other ones I leave alone. Yeah, they're leaping spiders, and they bite, and they suck. Literally. All right. Where are we? Do you not have a kitchen? Hey, Barb, I'm still waiting for an answer to that question that had me flummoxed or whatever. That statement. What was it? What was it? Barb, you got to let me know. Well, what was it? I'm looking back. Oh, yeah. I think Steve has the hottest of, and then it just ends. What were you saying there, Barb? I got to know. What? The hottest of what? Yeah, Steve has the hottest what? I got. Don't leave me hanging like this, Barb. Like, even if it's an insult, I gotta know. I can't. I'd rather climb it. Oh, look at this. We're at the Last Supper right now. Hold on.
Customer has really embraced our brand because we're all about homemade. We are a small artisan bakery that's located in Florida, and we bake in small batches.
Oh, the hots for Jane. Ah, that's all you meant? Ah, Christ. I thought you meant I had the hottest YouTube channel in town.
They're known for their sourdough bread. So that's what this wonderful profile is influenced by. But what you'll notice is it's not that really hard crust. It's a little bit softer, so you don't all ages can eat it. It's not going to be too tough. It's not going to get hard the second that the air hits it. It's delicious and perfect, and it's so.
It's perfect. If it's perfect, can't you just dismiss any other like quality? Like, just it's perfect. There's no other reason. What's the price for your perfect bread? 3 1.5 pound bags of bread. Now, what's the standard like loaf of Wonder Bread? What is that? Is that like a pound or is it less? I feel like it's less than a pound, isn't it? But obviously, this is a step up. So we're going to expect gourmet bread prices here. Oh, thanks, Barb. Amish with an Apple Watch and Did she say she's Amish? She didn't say she was Amish, did she?
It's going to give that nice little flavor profile. So it really is.
She must be on her Rumspringa right now. You can't be Amish and be doing this.
It goes a little more savory, I guess.
It
Yeah,
is.
a little bit like hearty,
Okay.
cheddar, rosemary. I don't even know. What would you pair it with?
Yeah, so I love this.
Butter. Deli meat. I don't know. What do you normally pair bread with, you dope?
So delicious. So I love this so much. This is great for dipping. This is great for just slicing and enjoying on its own. It's heartier. Again, it's a little more.
It's great for when you're. I can't.
Special to have
Steve just censored himself. Steve just saved himself from being canceled.
on hand.
I love it because they're all artisanal. I don't know if we have how they come in the. Oh, wait a minute.
See,
Is
there's
it-
that
yeah.
one. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and like a pound and a half, right? They're heavy, and it's not pre-sliced, so you can make these slices as big or as narrow as you want. So it comes to you like this, as if you.
Okay, so you can make a 2-pound loaf for $1.50. An apple pie, and I'm not Jason Biggs. So what kind of animal do you take me for?
Loaves of bread to have on hand that are homemade with so much.
All right, well, Barb, I'll leave it up to Barb. Barb, it's okay for it to be overpriced because that's to be expected. Why the hell would they be on here giving us an actual bargain? So overpriced is one thing, but is this crazy overpriced? Nearly $10 a loaf does seem crazy just when you put it like that, like DDH does. And it is 3 for $5 okay. So 3 for $30 is just plain silly. Okay. We got it. We're in. You've paid as much as $8 a loaf. So that still comes out to $24. So even in the most expensive environment ever bought, it's still more expensive than that. Okay, so I think I'll stick with it. All right, so squares that we should be looking for that are quite helpful. Utterly useless, terrible product if we want to get a row up here. Exploited pet would help with this diagonal. Okay, so for utterly useless, what's the JTV, what's the other one called now? Ideal World. Let's go to Ideal World. Oh, but I want to leave this channel up because this channel is hilarious. I'll get away from the uncomfortable model. The mask was, did we call the mask utterly useless? I guess we should have, right? I mean, there's no benefit to that thing. I thought we used the mask for something else. Should I have marked that off? Oh, you guys are... Yeah, okay. All right, we're done then. We got it already. Damn, now I don't know where to go. We got before and after. And I didn't mark that off? Oh, that's marked off. Yeah, but look at it. Look at it, Marcia. Come on. Just look at this thing. Have any of these things ever been... Plus they want... God, how much money is this? Does anybody know? Could somebody do a conversion of whatever the hell this is to dollars?
Но тем не менее, в 72 года необходимо тоже поддерживать свою красоту, необходимо поддерживать свою кожу. И если вы будете в 72 года, в 75, в 80 лет носить корсет, то, конечно же...
Before and after is done, so... Make all the observations you want. That's not changing the bingo.
Будете выглядеть значительно моложе своих сверстниц. Вот в этом и заключается, ну, наверное, самая главная, да, функция маски корсета. Причем, чем глубже, допустим, морщинки, чем более явные изменения возрастные, да, они заметные, тем более...
Bring out the gimp. But the gimp's sleeping. Well, I guess you're just going to have to wake him up now, don't you?
глубокие заломы, когда есть изменение оттенка кожи, когда оттенок...
You lost your LA privileges. Understand? And when you gone, you stay gone. Ain't nobody need to hear about this. I'm gonna deal with Mr. Rapist here. Now get out of here.
Кожа такой землистой, серой, тусклой, уставшей кожи. Кстати, землистый, серый, тусклый цвет лица может быть не только из-за каких-то нехороших привычек.
Wait, is somebody a doctor? Oh, you know what? It's actually roach smoking time, Paul. I got half a joint over here already.
Да, но и...
That's $70 in Filipino pay. What? This looks like Ukrainian writing here. If anything. How did the Philippines get into this?
Из-за застоя лимфы. Вот когда лимфа скапливается, когда лицо отекает.
Yeah, well, guess what, Marsha? I sweat my ass off everywhere I go, and it ain't improving my looks.
Когда клеточки перестают нормально функционировать, когда кожа, по сути, не дышит, вот в этот момент происходит, к сожалению, печальные изменения с оттенком кожи. А я всегда говорила, что хороший цвет лица – это уже минус 10 лет.
А знаешь, как еще? Я думаю, вот иногда, вот часто бывает у меня, допустим, я веду мероприятия, крупные мероприятия, я на сцене.
Look up Ukrainian currency and see if that symbol shows up, because I'm pretty sure this is a Ukrainian channel. And yeah, so guys, just, I got like this tiny little roach, so I'm gonna look like a crackhead right now. I like to have a nice fresh one so that when I'm smoking it on the stream, I don't look like the crackhead that I know that I am. So yeah, I'm gonna be hitting the roach here. You're gonna hear a lot of, and a whole lot of, yeah. I'm going to get a little resin on my fingertips. Yeah. Don't look at me while I'm smoking a roach, okay? Don't look at me.
Так же, как и у меня подруга, она ведет там совещание, у нее всегда круглый стол, это серьезно. И ты понимаешь, что именно сегодня...
Okay, I've had enough of the mask. What else did they do? More masks. More masks. Holy cow. 30-minute mask presentation. 45-minute mask presentation. God.
В каком бы возрасте вы сейчас ни находились, вы можете абсолютно быть уверенным в том, что корсет показывает свою высокую эффективность. Улучшится цвет лица, улучшится плотность кожи.
God, they're treating her face like the weatherman, like going over local radar and shit. Like, all right, we got a cold front moving from the left cheek. Oh, it's the Russian root. Okay, so it's Russian. All right. All right. Well, somebody in that war, I don't know, $40? $40 for the mask? Okay, and uncomfortable model, which is definitely now legit. Okay. Is Jane around? God, what else? David's not around. Jane's not around. It is a new hour. I haven't checked through the queue since the new hour started. So let me just run through all these ones real quick. See what's going on. Oh, we got a water pick. There's David.
This makes it easy and effortless.
Oh, what's David's square? David. Oh, apron shirt combo. No. That's the only one that won't work on here. There's no apron.
You're telling a big one because they'll say, "Are you flossing regularly?" Yes, I am. No, you're not. No, you're not, because I can see it. I'm looking in your mouth right now. I can tell you.
Don't look in my mouth, David, please. Water pick. I was going to say gunk demo is a possibility with a water pick. If we see any sort of, if we see anything that isn't crystal clear water.
Inflammation and reducing bleeding. This is
Wait, look for a pet. It's an in-house video. Look for a pet anywhere.
And our test examiner showed that Waterpik Water Flosser showed a 99.9% plaque removal from those treated areas.
Oh, and he put his finger to his lip. That's one of our squares. That won us bingo last night. In case you left early, we got midnight bingo with this.
This is wonderful, but brushing, even...
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This was a gunk that we had a gunk like capable situation, but we don't have the square.
That's a little bonus. And the tips are, here is your standard tip. Okay, so
no
this
gunk
is just
square.
your everyday tip. That's what you use all the time. This one here is your orthodontic tip. So that is wonderful. Oh, I have sparkles on my hand.
Just the tip.
My son had braces. My husband had braces.
Look at David's posture.
As an adult, they're thousands of dollars. When the braces come off, you want that best option. This can help you.
He looks like he's gonna like performing a rodeo or something. This is the worst David outfit.
Keep Dental Association seal of acceptance. Not all dental tools get them. They're color coded. You can change these out very, very easily.
Oh, you know what? Is that on the board? No, it's just pool being pool. Okay. All right.
Most limited and very popular. This is the white, and this is the black. Now, this is where you fill it. You fill it on the back side here with...
All right. I guess we don't have anything to go with here. Let's go over here. Channel 2. Nick and Zoe woven.
So while you could unbutton it, wear it over
Oh, my
like a
God.
jacket.
Okay, so you stare at this for like 3 minutes, and eventually you'll see a sailboat. Is that the idea here?
You've probably heard this, Zoe, and you know it. Blouses are having a moment. We are so
Blouses are having a moment. Of what? Crisis?
excited to wear blouses.
Yes.
Again, I love this for your place of work. At the office, throw this on with a great pair of slacks.
$158.
Loafs elevates any pair of jeans that you already...
$158? Who are you trying to dress? Chelsea Clinton?
You have in your closet. What a beautiful blouse from this brand. $158 or $31 and change on Easy Pay. This is that gorgeous gray multi, and then I pop this on in the yellow multi. A 622964 is your item number. Great to meet you, Zoe. I look forward to doing this again.
I don't.
Thanks so much for having us.
All right, nice to
wait.
see you.
Oh man, if she talked a bit more, that might have been Warzone. There's definitely a weird
I went gung-ho with the say yes to yourself
like
we've got another
pitch to her
and this
remote
one
audio.
is from a designer that I adore. So happy that she's here at the Q. I own quite a few of her bags. I'm talking about Rebecca Minkoff. This.
Oh god, I think I mentioned the camp I worked at, like my junior year of college. I don't know. I had just turned 21 in May of the summer that I went to work at that camp. I remember because it was so cool that on my off nights, we were allowed to leave the camp grounds, like me and whoever else had a night off, and like just go pick up beer and like just go get drunk on some hill somewhere in Maine. But yeah, I've always been a chubby bastard, but at this point in my life, I was really not in good shape. And I'm a camp counselor where like my specialty is the audio video department. All these other guys are like these ripped like jocks from high school that are like maybe went to this camp like their entire childhood and now want to be like the bossy older counselors with their six packs and shit. And we had to play this game, this counselor game. And it was a shirts and skins situation. And, of course, they made me put on or made me get on the team skins. With my man tits just flapping in the breeze. It was horrible. I'm like, I don't want to take off my shirt. But I had to take off my shirt because what am I supposed to do? What kind of example am I setting to the chubbier kids at this camp if I'm like not going to take my shirt off when I'm supposed to? Sucked. You know, and you know, in the grand scheme, I don't give a shit. I mean, everybody knew I wasn't like hiding some Lou Ferrigno physique. It's just like, come on, do you really want me to break out the man boobs? You really want to see these bounce? I don't think you do. But anywho.
Remain extra small through large.
They did it on purpose.
Are the only sizes available if you're loving that olive. All right, this is the first time we presented this parka at this price point.
A parka price
60%
point.
off, yeah, you better run. Don't walk to the phone lines. This is great. Let's invite Katrina Mitsaliotis Lanza in.
Oh, please
She
have
is a
bad
fashion
audio.
lifestyle
Please,
expert.
I
She's
feel
also
bad
a
audio
brand
coming.
Ambassador for Kookaburra. Great to see you, Katrina.
You too. Happy anniversary. So glad to bring you such a special piece for your special show.
Oh, I think I might count this.
I can't believe that we're saving 60% off. Before we take a tour, would you mind
Just
guiding us
close
through
your eyes.
sizing?
Listen to the difference in the audio.
So if you're used to
And tell me it doesn't sound like
shopping
somebody
I honestly
reporting
doubt
from,
that our
like, you know, a
outerwear
bunker
size chart
somewhere.
is different than our loungewear size chart, as it is outerwear. So it
Yeah,
feels slightly
yeah.
different. So I would take a look.
I'm
on
down.
your dress
War
size,
zone.
Go to the left. Our sizes run from extra, extra small to 3X. So if you go to your dress size, you'll find your perfect fit.
Thank you for
Yeah,
that, Katrina.
I'm down here before.
About this mixed media jacket.
DDH,
There's so
you're
much
about to run
love
out
here.
of.
You're not only giving us
Are you
the
telling me you
Sherpa
got to leave the
that we
stream because
adore.
your battery's about to die? Plug it in. The hell. Plug it in. Pre-recorded.
It is the shop that never shuts, and that's what's so fabulous about it. Welcome to...
I'm sorry, it's the what that never what's? You're in bed? Are you bedridden or just in bed? Are you James Caan in Misery? Like,
It is the shop
what's
that
what's the situation? Oh, and it's downstairs. Oh my God. Getting up and getting downstairs. DDH, life is short, buddy. Get your ass up. Go grab that cord. You'll be back in bed in no time. It'll just make you sleep better, the extra energy you spent. For God's sakes. Do I need to motivate you people?
Never shuts, and that's what's so fabulous about it. Welcome to Ideal World. We will always be online for you, which is idealworld.tv.
Work schmirk. All right, look. Are you a surgeon? Are you an air traffic controller? Or are you a teacher of students younger than the age of 12? If any of those are true, go to bed. Otherwise, you can, what are you worried about? Tomorrow's Friday, and then you just, it's the weekend, yeah.
But alcohol.
Wait, this looks like Johnny Five's face. What are they selling? Why are they selling Johnny Five's face? Input. Stephanie, I've been disassembled. I'm on Ideal World. Disassembled. Stephanie, buy me now.
Let's talk about cryotherapy.
You're a construction inspector. Okay. Well, all right. You got to make sure the buildings don't collapse. All right. Go to sleep. Please. In fact, never stay up this late again. For heaven's sakes. Or move out here and inspect buildings in Thailand. We could use it, and then you're on my time. Kill two birds.
Everybody's talking about it at the moment.
Everybody's talking. Everybody's talking at me about my Johnny Five little toy.
You can go.
Oh my gosh.
Everybody's talking about it at the moment. You can go into a cryotherapy chamber in London and you can pay.
Nice. I hope he wasn't in charge of the Tacoma Narrows Bridge pool.
You've got cryotherapy to put
Was
on
your dad the lead inspector on the Tacoma Narrows?
This actually, what it does is it can,
Oh my
over
God.
time.
The sound this thing makes just sounds cheap. Listen to her scrape this thing on the table. What are we buying here? All right, I think Marcia left because she would have chuckled at the Tacoma Narrows reference. You guys know, I mean, for the, just in case. It's hard to tell. Some people know exactly what I'm talking about. Some don't. But Talking about this bridge.
We're in Tacoma, Washington, NBC.
And the other in 2002.
Wait, I don't want to see it. Show me the goddamn footage.
It was opened on July 1st. Night Action Workers gave
There
it
we
the
go.
name Galloping Gertie.
They tried several things to keep it
There
from
we go.
moving, but they didn't work. And in
Did your
November,
dad, was he the lead guy on this
just a
one?
little over 4 months after it
Paul?
was built, it collapsed.
How'd that one?
A bridge collapsing like that might seem like a big deal. It was.
Fortunately, though,
What kind of
no
channel is this? A bridge collapsing like this might be a big deal. It was. That bridge collapsed and people died. And we're going to talk about it. We're here now at this former utter devastating event. What kind of energy are they bringing here? I don't get it.
Seemed like a big deal. It was.
Fortunately, though,
It
no
was.
injured.
The Tacoma Narrows Bridge became an example in engineering textbooks and spurred research into bridge design that is still influencing how bridges are built today.
It's okay, Marcia. This I can't get over their attitude talking about the Tacoma Narrows bridge failure. Like, I mean, you know, it's a fascinating discussion, but I don't know if I would have such fun energy talking about this thing like they're doing. It's weird. You know, it's kind of like if you go to one of those children's birthday parties where they got one of those blow up slides that's in the shape of the Titanic. You ever seen one of those? Like a Titanic kid slide? I don't know. Just, yeah, this thing. I just don't know if this is, in good taste. All things considered, you know? Talk about, yeah. But the dog did die. And you know, there's a large segment of the population that will say a dog dying is more devastating than any person dying. You know, you got that whole crowd. But yeah, this thing. Why is this going for Why is this going for 11 grand? You're bullshitting me. You're bullshit. What? 11 grand? Bruh. Here's one for $41. Okay, I think that's a little more my range. 11 grand. Man. 103. Which tower? Which tower, Marcia? Was he in the Windows of the World Tower 1 or Tower 2? Wow. That is... I only got to get to Manhattan twice. I was, 24 on 9/11? And yeah, I'd only got to go to Manhattan twice. To see what that skyline used to look like, you know. All right. Getting back to maybe something fun. I don't know. It's you two. You guys ruined everything with your weird take on this bridge disaster. I don't know. I don't know. All right. What are we looking for here? Is that true? Yeah, man. Just, God. Those high floors, man. I've been in a couple of buildings where you can feel like buckling going on a windy day. And I'm telling you right now, I don't know how anybody can do that. It freaked me the hell out. oh, that's just the wind, it's the structural integrity. It's made to do that, Like, I don't care. I'm already way the hell off the ground more than I ought to be. Now I'm swaying. I'm not having fun. I'm going down now. Woo. We should go for easy payments. Throw out a channel, DDH. I'm all ears. Oh yeah, did you go up to the observation deck like Ferris Bueller? Did you lean over and look straight down like Ferris? Pull. The bread had payments. Yeah, but that was in the kitchen, and that's the one channel I can't rewind. Besides, how much was that bread? Usually an item's got to... Okay, this is $30. If this has easy pay, I could see a... Well, that would... No, because that would still be like 6 payments. They don't go 6 payments. What are they building here? What are they eating
Top
here?
of this cake.
Maybe we get a dine and dash?
Beautiful to look
We still have a dine and dash right here. And then if we find easy pay, we're in.
We have got
I'm rooting for a dine and dash.
Of Granny Smith apple.
Come on, someone come on here and eat this.
With those California Mariani.
In fact, I'm bending the rules. If we see anybody eating and leaving, we don't know if they were there the whole time, but if anyone eats and then leaves, that's a dine and dash.
The moistness factor on this is easy. It's not butter. Come on in over here. It is a
Oh, wait.
rich,
She said come in over here. Does she mean the camera or a person?
What the grandmother's recipe called for.
You see the moist, like there's no spring back. That's how moist it is. But it's not gummy. It just literally is that moist.
Literally.
Does each one of them have the Madagascar bourbon vanilla in it? Okay, I thought it did.
Yeah, real expensive, but we're not going to cut the corners. You have to have that Madagascar bourbon vanilla in that.
Madagascar bourbon vanilla. Hold on.
Dense and moist.
That I'm actually eating. Now we're going into Granny Smith apple, but then there's also the
I ain't never heard of this
so
shit.
Our traditional coffee cake recipe, and I suggested what
All right,
if
it's a thing.
pumpkin pie married one of our traditional coffee
Available
cakes
here
on
in Thailand.
So you're starting on the top with that cinnamon sugar and the pumpkin spices, and let me turn this around here in the middle. Look at this. So
It's like a
moist and
turntable.
So dense. You've got that signature cinnamon and sugar.
I want to do my
but this
DJ
is made
set
with
on
a
this.
pumpkin puree and all of the spices that go into a pumpkin pie, the nutmeg, the cloves, the ginger, and the cinnamon. And look at this. It is
There
so
you
dense and so
go.
moist when you
Get
break
in there.
this
Get a
open.
good one.
Look at that.
Wow. It looks just like it did over here, but now it's inside.
And finally, we
the cinnamon walnut.
Forget.
This is how it all started.
This is
Yeah,
where it
Mar-
all began. So this one is loaded
Oh,
on the top
Marsha.
with those fresh, crunchy California Mariani walnuts. Why are those so special, Rachel?
What's up,
Well,
PAS?
because when you heat those up,
Are all the
oil,
American sports games over now? Is it nice and late? Hey man, oh that reminds me, guys. I guess I should do a program note. ALDS schedule. The full schedule's out now, and I was looking at it and seeing how it might affect my stream. So for the Orioles games 1 and 2, no effect except that the Sunday game will be like 3 a.m. my time. So it's either I wake up at 3 a.m. and then after the game just stay up and do a stream at 10 p.m. or I got to figure out something else. So the Sunday game might be or Sunday night stream might be a problem. Monday night, no problem. Day off. Tuesday night is not happening. So you can go ahead and just forget that. And then Wednesday on, we don't know at the times yet. But yeah. So once again, Sunday, I'm going to try, but it's hard for me to know. I'm doing my best to try and sleep in a certain pattern where I can be up for everything, but you're doing Tuesday, PAS? Okay, Tuesday is the, yeah, that's the one that's smack dab in the middle of the night. There's just no way. I don't know, yeah. I might be, and that's the other thing, PAS, not to be a competition, but if I'm going to be up and essentially in the middle of the night with like nobody around to talk to about the game, like even if I went to there's a couple of 24-hour bars that will probably have the game, or at least a way to watch it. But I know I'm going to be the only one, and I don't want to sit in a bar. I'm not trying to get drunk. Like I'm trying to drink coffee for this. But yeah, I might be streaming. what it took me like 3 minutes to say. I might be streaming every game that I watch just to have the feeling that there might be somebody watching along with me, even if there isn't. So just throwing that out there. You do your thing, obviously. I'm still just practicing. I'm in practice mode with, that whole thing. But yeah, where are we? Oh, a slow pour of nuts. Getting the slow pour, but we already got that on the board.
For this great price of
We got the slow pour.
$13.33.
Okay.
Rachel, so you're getting pounds and making a mess of a mess.
Oh boy.
No, I love it. Look at this.
No, don't say that. It's such a huge day because they moved the games at 1 o'clock because like Billy Joel and Stevie Nicks are doing a concert across the street where the Ravens play. That's like at 7 or something. So they're trying to get that game. Oh my God. If there's a weather problem. Oh no, God. Man, God damn. I've never even thought about that. What if the weather in some way plays a factor in the outcome of the series? And if like game 1 and like the crowd and everything was set and then the rain comes and it delays things. We've already had all these days off. And then just this extra day off when everyone's just like got this adrenaline and it's just, oh, please don't rain. What? I gotta look. I'm sorry. I gotta look. PAS says, oh no. Okay, well, all right. Here's what, without knowing anything else, here's what I'm optimistic about, which is there appears to be rain today, tomorrow, and Saturday, and then gone, which means like this is the tail end of whatever this rain is, right? So it might be like lighter rain. I don't know. I'm just throwing out. I'm throwing out the optimistic things here. God damn! Don't rain out the game. All right, we got a good drainage system, by the way. A very, very good drainage system, and it was state of the art when we put it in there. Everybody copied us, just like everything else with stadiums. All right. We got a half hour to go. Here's a state of things. Oh, DDH had to check out because of your battery again. God, man. All right. I'm going to buy DDH one of those like long grabber things that you just squeeze and pinch something like 15 feet away from you. Cold fronts are going through. God, the last thing I want to do is worry about the weather. Well, you know what? Actually, though, I hope it's cold. I actually like that. I hope it's like 50 degrees on Saturday. And Texas just doesn't like the weather. They're not acclimated. That could help. I don't know. I'm just throwing out anything at this point. Oh, my God. I can't believe it. It's really happening. Best record in the league, and now we got to prove that it wasn't some bullshit. We got to come good, and it's happening very soon. It was a nice little break this week. Nice little break. Getting nervous.
This actually...
Well, thank you, PAS. I'm sure you know that prediction sits well with me. And that's great, because that's all I've heard all season. Oh, the Orioles, yeah, the other shoe's going to drop. The other shoe's going to drop. And, the other shoe might drop. The other shoe might drop. You are going Baltimore? I think it's Baltimore in 4. I really do. I think it's Baltimore in 4. We got no problem playing on the road, and I think we're gonna take the first 2 in Camden Yards. I really do. Especially if everybody goes with what I've been saying ever since John Means' last start, which is you got to pitch Means game 2. I don't know what channel it is, but there's some podcast or something on YouTube where AJ Pierzynski is a part of things. And he brought up the exact same point like a day or 2 ago. I left a comment on the video. I'm like, thank you, AJ. Like, I actually tweeted out the Locked On Orioles podcast guy, His name isn't coming to my mind. But I sent him a tweet right after that last mean start. I'm like, what do you think about this? And by the way, it's in the Discord that you told. Did you ever look at this, man? Nobody. No. Here we are. This is per PAS's instructions. Go post it up on the Orioles Discord. Well, there it is. There's only one change I want to make to this, because now that I know we're playing Texas, this was me thinking we're playing Toronto or Tampa Bay. I put this out before the Sunday game when Texas sort of gave away the division. But yeah, you want your lineups, you want your rotation, you want the bullpen setup. It's all right here. I got it already. But yeah. Jane's on at midnight, so maybe Spackle, an exploited pet. Those two get it. I love juggling these two things. Marcia, I know you're not happy. Don't worry. These two things will diverge into different channels eventually, but it just doesn't make any sense for me to start another channel until this season's over, and I just kind of build things up during the off season and have like a preseason thing and, you know, build something from that. And I got to learn how to do some things. Wine and dash. Any kind of dash will do. Any kind of dash will do.
Wine, so let's talk about them. Yes.
Cheers. So White Zin, it's one of the big hits for sweet
Okay.
wine.
Okay. Here we go.
I love the color. It's got
so
a little
pretty.
Now all we need to do is see one of them walk away. Somebody walk away, please. Look at this Boone's Farm looking shit right here. This is Boone's Farm. What do they want for this?
Welcome to my
Oh, get out of here.
Perfectly chilled, too, I have to say. Carol.
Perfectly chilled.
And by the way, when you get
As in, my refrigerator works.
It's $41 is your savings when you buy more and save, and it makes each bottle about $10.25, which is crazy. It means get the 12 bottles.
No, when it comes to wine, it means it's cheap.
So next up, we've got a beautiful award-winning Chardonnay.
Award-winning.
So it pairs with so many great dishes. Somebody I saw a great
Award-winning.
dish going by before.
Yeah, the price.
I was thinking, oh boy, Chardonnay, right? So it's the wine that made California.
Hey, do you got a fly in yours?
Sunshine in a glass, crisp and clean. It's not a butter bomb, right? So this is a food.
Hey, I'm sorry, Rhino. I saw you come in, and I'm thinking, wait, did I actually shout Rhino out? Rhino, if you're still here, how you doing, buddy? Everything go good? The Commanders, I'm sure, lost, right? That was a blowout by halftime.
Yeah, some chicken coming up a little bit. Yep.
Perfect.
And then, of course, when we go into the red
Yeah, we've had a lot of Alanis Morissette. Hey, Rhino. Yeah, man. I totally appreciate you stopping in, dude. I mean, at this point, I'm starting to feel honored. I mean, your channel's blowing up, but you're still coming over here after all your streaming. I'm honored, dude.
Fat people. If you like big bold
You also helped me out with a new sub tonight, so.
Cabernet. As you know, in Argentina, they have, instead of prime rib or roast beef, they have baby beef.
Ew. Ew. Baby beef? What kind of ritualistic? No, I can't support this. I hope they're done.
How am I just finding that out that it was
I hope they're done talking about whatever that was.
tango? Please, do you know how to do the tango? My daddy taught me.
No, I think baby beef would be highly illegal and unethical. Yeah, I think you can find an example of that at the end of Darren Aronofsky's Mother, starring Jennifer Lawrence and Javier Bardem. There's some baby beef getting passed around there. All right.
Months in neutral French oak, 100% Argentinian
This is the Malbec?
My God, if there's a reference I never thought I'd make.
It's amazing. And we don't see Malbec that often.
I never thought there'd be an occasion where I had a baby beef reference on standby. Okay. Easy Pay. Quack Doctor. Hey, Rhino, look, even if this channel doesn't blow up, I got all the confidence in the world that as long as I have the, all the bells and whistles with the way my screen looks for one of these sports streaming channels, dude, I'm going to knock it out of the park. Are you kidding me? I've got broadcaster experience. I've got charisma. I've got passion. I've got the knowledge. And my voice sounds like butter. I mean, what do you want me to do here? I'm handsome. Oh, what else is left? I want to knock it out of the park. I've seen all these other channels. I'm wishing them all well and everything, but you're looking at a star here. I'm Pearl, goddammit. All right. We're down to the wire. Speaking of down to the wire, I'm down to like. That's right, man. Stairway to stardom. I built my own stairway to my own stardom. That's what's happened. And I've lost my little lighter. This tiny little thing. Am I gonna look really bad? Yeah, I'm going the same route the chocolate rain guy went. Tay-Zonday. I'm going at the Tay-Zonday way. Okay, here's the lighter. All right. Oh, you know what? Let's go really quick back to shop. Maybe Invicta is on this second hour. We never looked. Invicta is on the board, and it's just a matter of whether or not it's here.
Often toss and turn
Oh, no.
all night long, which is just a
Now they're selling. They are so all over the place.
downward spiral. You cannot.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait, this lady was on a different channel. She was on Ideal World. So this is all. So if I went to Ideal World right now, is this all this? Okay, no, it's still her. What is she doing now?
Be restored when your body is just trying to get comfortable.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on.
Technology on here.
She's wondering why it's hot. She's got enough hair. Like, this looks like when Luke Skywalker like hid inside like that yak in Empire Strikes Back, like on Hoth. Barb, I did get my passport back, and I have a visa that is good for 1 year, apparently. I've never seen a visa quite like it in my passport before, but then again, every year is different out here, and immigration stuff just is constantly changing. I don't know what it is. It's like, I guess they just want foreigners to be on their toes at all times. Don't get too comfortable, because they'll just make you have a reason to panic every year when you're trying to renew your visa and change something. So you just have to go through some other hoop. But what matters is that there's always a hoop. You worry that, like, is there no hoop left? Then what do? But I found the hoop, and here I am.
And I will say,
Nah. The states don't want me back. The states hate me. I'm anti-consumer. I'm anti-driving a car. I'm anti-owning a gun. I'm everything America doesn't want. Citizenship out here? Or what? What about citizenship?
this is not those first
Follow up with a
generation memory phones
specific
that were
question while I
hot and
light this
heavy
roach.
and unresponsive. This is in a whole different league. That is why, again, as you pointed out, the growth of Cariloha is outstanding because it delivers such premium products that alleviate stress.
I mean, the only like legit way for citizenship is to get married. I'm never getting married. There's other ways. Something business related, like if you or something like that. But yeah, the big thing out here is once you hit 50 years old, you can just start a retirement visa, and a retirement visa is super easy, and it's basically like being a citizen out here from that point. I've been worried ever since I moved out here at the age of 38 that they were going to raise that age of 50 for the retirement visa, because it's been that age for a long time, and people have talked about how older foreigners, that population is growing and growing because they're taking advantage of the whole retirement visa thing. But, when they made it 50 years, that was when, the average person might be here 15 years. But now their average person's here like 25 years, 30 years. HSN 1 and rewind to commercial. Okay.
Produce a sleeper, a cooler night.
I like how you're telling me what to
And
do
they
without
deliver.
telling me what it
That's
is.
why we can be so confident to say.
Even
try
though
it for
sometimes I'll be
100
like, well, what is it?
Because we know.
But I want to be surprised. Rewind to commercial. Oh, it must be. It's got to be, what do you call it? It's got to be an exploited pet. It's got to be exploited. Right there. This dog on this thing. Was that it? And was that just a still image? I guess we got to take it, right?
Perfect getaway for a chance to discover new places and maybe even yourself.
Exploited wolf.
So what are you waiting for? Don't miss Samantha Brown's luggage collection only on HSN and at hsn.com.
Oh, there he is. And it's actually moving. We actually get a moving dog. Upper left corner, right there. Wait. Hold on. Just give it a couple more frames. There he is. There he is, folks. In motion. Yes. Yes. All right, pull. Coming through with. Wait, I gotta get it back to the thing. Nice pickup pull.
News.
Well done. Well done. Now we wait for Jane. Okay. All right. That sounds a little ominous, pull. That sounds a little creepy. I got to be honest. Man, they are breaking food apart like mad. Look at this. Just chicken meat with his fingers. What kind of barbarian are you?
Our #1 food brand, Ray Ristelli's.
Wow, am I stoned? I'll tell you what, when you smoke the roach, you get higher.
And chops to the world's only 7-star restaurant. They bring this to us, and we've got a brand new flavor, and this is a big deal, but the big deal price goes away.
I got a
at
big deal.
the end of the day. This is Ray
Oh,
Ristelli.
my phone's blowing up. Hold on.
I'm so excited to be here with you.
I'm thrilled that you're here. I'm going to show you what you're getting because you're letting us know. Do you want 3 pounds or 6 pounds? So 3 pounds.
By the way, I might be going late tonight because it's the last stream of the week, even though I might even go on tomorrow night or something. I don't know. No, tomorrow night is when I'm going to go out and drink. That's right. Because no stream the next day, no baseball that night, and it's a way to help me stay up later to get me prepared to stay up the next night. Yeah, that's right. I'm going out drinking tomorrow night. That's what I'm doing. Okay. No, I'm going out drinking tonight. Yeah, tonight. I can't keep up with it. No problem, Marcia. No problem.
Is going up
Hopefully we'll have bingo before then.
And there is a now ship date or an October 30th ship date. And there is also auto delivery. So you just heard us talking about
There
the benefit of
is.
auto delivery. My recommendation would be lock in auto delivery. So,
You're
hi, Ray.
absolutely right, Rachel. Hi. And thank you so much for having me. We're so excited to
Thank
bring
you
this
so
to
much for
because
having me.
We're in football season. I mean,
Yes!
This is
It's the
one of
food.
It's
my
football
favorite items to
season.
have
It's
in our freezer
time to eat a
pull
bunch
out
of
around
fried
football,
crap.
around game day because they're just so convenient. But it's more than convenience. It's all about what we start with. We're starting with all white.
The
chicken
fact that
breast
this
meat.
guy
not just-
is selling food and the first selling point of said food is convenience. I'm sorry, but again, just America. Can't you pick up on the signals? That is a signal that's we're doing something wrong when that's the first selling point. It's food. Okay? Okay, I get it. Like, if you're in college, like freshman year, you live in a dorm, you don't have a full kitchen, you got to spend 12 hours a day studying. Yeah, maybe you need to know about what's convenient, what to throw into a microwave. But, yeah, PAS, busy doing what? Running on a treadmill, basically, like with a hamster dispenser in front of us. Why is it progress if people were quote unquote busy 200 years ago farming, but still had some time left over to do some shit? But now we're super busy, what, in our cubicles looking at our fucking phones? I don't know. I don't think we're busy enough. Maybe, again, you're being facetious, PAS. I just go off on rants. Nothing personal. Yeah. I think, I read some of these comments on some of these videos and Twitter and shit. I'm like, no, I think people need to be a little busier. They got a little too much time in their hand. Look at me, but I'm all in on this. I'm pot committed. There's a difference. All right. I forgot to mark the pet. Okay, so Quack Doctor, help me out. What's that Australian channel? Didn't they have a doctor on there selling some vitamins or some shit last night? I want to say.
So how much is that in cents?
Let's see.
Let's get our producer to work that out. How many cents a day?
Whatever
How
it
many
is, you know what,
cents a
it's
day?
just
Nothing.
But I'm going to tell you honestly.
How many
the
cents
best
a day?
Is the difference that you can.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay, PS. And yeah, it's tough. You know, the whole streaming thing and like somebody being facetious. They just I don't know.
Your skin.
It's
That to
fine.
me is the best value.
And I say it's one of the beauty secrets. And the reason we're giving you this
This isn't gonna help me. This ain't gonna do it. What's over here? This channel's nuts. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on. All right. I'm just going to have to make a judgment call here, folks. It's Germany, but we've got weird pills, and I've seen quack doctors. They are this old. They keep their hair this weird looking, and they show up selling this kind of shit. Credentials unknown. Judgment call. Quack Doctor. Bingo! Quack Doctor.
Die weiterlagern und dann machen die eine Abfüllung nur für den Club. Das heißt, da gibt es dann 50 oder 80 oder 100 Flaschen. Da kostet dann jede Flasche ein Vermögen.
Marcia, I hope you understand my judgment call.
Frau Philips, was...
Dein ältester Whisky ist in jedem Fall
Marcia's
jünger als
silence
Sascha
is
und ich.
concerning.
Vielen Dank dafür.
Mein ältester Whisky ist jünger. Nein.
Look at this. He's got a Tony Montana-sized container of pills over here. You can't tell me he's not a quack doctor.
Nein. Der ist gebottelt in 1976.
Naja.
Der ist aufgelegt worden im Jahr 52 oder was?
Ah, dann.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Dann, Sascha, da sind wir gut raus.
Beruhigt. Aber wie gesagt, mein Onkel, der schreibt mir dann auch immer, habe im Internet...
Yeah, and then here's like it's like, you know, language, you know, I understand. It'd be nice to know exactly what's being said, but you know, I grew up on film. I grew up on just studying the scene and just picking up on things. Like, this guy's clearly a host. This guy's clearly the product rep. And again, this is what you look like at this age when you're a quack doctor selling this kind of crap. I mean, he fits the mold. So I just have to count it.
Internet gerade was ersteigert und dann kriege
Oh, you think he's the doctor?
ich irgendwelche Listen von uralt Getränken. Und er ist dann...
I don't know. The way this guy's just leaning on the table like he couldn't give a half a shit. He's the guy with all the energy. The hosts have the energy. The guys here are like, I don't give a shit. I'm rich already. They have this posture. That's my observation.
So glücklich. Liebe Grüße nach Langenhagen.
Mein bester Freund, Gott hab ihn selig.
He's got that like Orson Welles like doing a commercial like in the late 70s posture. You know what I'm saying? The French. Some of the finest wine you can be found in the French countryside. And this is some this right here. Some of the very best of the French of the wine. What is he not supposed to do anything? Cut, Orson, cut. The French. I'm right. You looked it up. Thank you. Steve knows a thing or two about a thing or two because he's an observant guy. He's an observant guy. It's how he got this far in life without making a goddamn dime. That's right, folks. That's why he's living on the other side of the world, acting like a 12-year-old hosting a YouTube channel. Yeah. It's Steve. Yeah. Dr. Herbert Plum. Well, Google away. Let's see. Wasn't this guy in the game Clue? Oh, here we go. Gesundheitssexperte. Oh, wait a minute. Sexperte? Please tell me this has something to do with virility. Please tell me he's selling boner pills or something. Please tell me he's selling what appears to be about a 20-year supply of boner pills. Please. Gesundheit is health. Okay, sexperte? So, sex health. He's like Dr. Westheimer or some shit. I don't know. Sexperte. Look, it's German. I'm gonna just, default to lean toward weirdo sex stuff. It's just sorry.
News.
We got bingo. That's what matters. Quack doctor, and I nailed it. Come on, can I at least look? I want to see some emoji action right here for my judgment call tonight, which got us bingo on time, so that Marcia can go to sleep on time without wondering, did I miss bingo? Did I not miss bingo? All right, well, somebody hit one of these. All right, I'm calling it quits. I've had enough. There we go. Yay. Make erections great again. That's right. Especially during Shark Week. Hello, doctor. Dr. Plum, I was hoping he had maybe you can give me like a double refill. It's Shark Week. I've got a few people coming up to my room. I can't even do an impression of him. It's Shark Week. It's something more like this. I don't know. I can't. I'm really happy I never sat and just nailed down a Trump impression. I love having the worst Trump impression in town. Hey, it's Spinning Wheel of Garbage. We've got time. Why not?
12:49.
Why not? What's on the wheel?
That pink sapphire.
Oh, my.
Aquamarine earrings.
Oh,
Friends.
my.
There it is right there. Unbelievable. Great Gatsby right here. All brand new.
I've done my Napoleon Dynamite impression enough, I think, too. 23 views, 7 likes. Wow, that view to like ratio kind of sucks. Not even a third? Like, wanted to just tap the old like button? Yikes. I'm unlikable. I'm not liked. Oh, I'm not liked. This dumb wheel's got 46 likes. Jesus. And they're not even talking. They're not even talking to you.
Unreal.
Okay, we got a Lauren report. Thanks for squeezing that one in, Paul. Lauren.
Tonight to treat
Tight
our Thursday night
peach.
gals and guys to a
Hair
very
up.
special opportunity where it is not going to be $30,000.
You sound like ZZ Top lyrics. Tight peach, hair up, going shopping. Whoa, look at this wrap job.
One of our more exotics that we bring to you, which is actually corner roofing.
Okay, there's one problem. There's just one problem. Oh, God, this is so close to looking extremely elegant and pretty damn sexy. I'm just gonna throw it out there. But there's something with the way this is wrapped and then comes back around while her boobs look like asymmetrical to me. Like, I guess maybe it's because one's pleated and one's not, but it's throwing me off. I have like vertigo or some shit right now. And the thing is, Lauren, I've said before, Lauren's boobs, you know, I don't know if that makes me, what do you call it, unconventional compared to the normal guy or what, but I'm not immediately drawn to a woman's breasts, okay? Unless they're really putting them out there, which Lauren normally doesn't. But the first thing I see tonight is these, like, sort of off-centered or something breasts. So, yeah, Lauren, everything else. By the way, you're very fit. You are very fit, Lauren. Oh, by the way, kind of, I'm not sure about, like, the soft-served hairdo. All right, I actually have a second complaint with Lauren tonight. Lauren, look. For me, do what you like, because I love your style. But it does look like somebody did a swirly, you know, somebody like put some Dairy Queen ice cream on your head. I'm just saying. And that and the boobs look kind of weird tonight. That's all. That's all I'm saying. But you're a stunner. I love the color. It's like a creamsicle. You come dressed like this on a hot summer day, which is basically every day out here. I think I'll be walking up to you and saying, "How are you doing?" Lauren's looking good. Yeah, the creamsicle dress with the soft serve hair. Yeah, it is. She is quite the dessert tonight, isn't she? All right. I guess the last thing I'll do then is just see what's shaking here in this new hour on the queue, and then I'll wrap it up. Marsha's got to do a hard out, of course. And it might be only pool left. I got to get my laundry done, too. I got to get my laundry done. Shit. How am I going to time this? It's all about the timing. All right. Where do I want to go? Maybe I'm just ready to wrap it up. I'm feeling kind of spent. We got our bingo. I just feel like whenever I feel slightly tired, I should just get my sleep in, and that way if I'm feeling insomnia, at least I got some sleep somewhere. What's going on in the new hour here? Let me see. Oh, yeah, I know I got bingo. Again, I just said I'm probably going to go a little long because it's the last stream of the week, and like the other day I had to go to the doctor, so I left early then. You know, I'm trying to do my part as a content creator and give you 10 solid hours a week. All right, here. Oh, we're going to have gunk. Plenty of gunk.
So in my family,
that sounds like Jane.
When we were little, my mom used to say something that a friend of hers who was a
I'm
nurse
talking
used to
about my
say,
family.
"Do you
Ew!
have the Uchi ouchies? Like you just
Ew, what are we looking at?
Your skin. Well, I would say the before is major Uchi ouchie,
Ah.
right? That is dry. That is.
Pull the whammy square is only on the Tony Thunder card. It's not on the QVC card yet. Yeah.
Clean before clean was cool and clean beauty. They've been clean from the get-go.
What are we looking at? What?
Look And I
Is this like somebody's heel or something?
Smell-o-vision. Because this new exclusive
Just keep huffing it, Jane. Look at her. She's getting high off of it.
set on some of the
She's doing it again.
wonderful Killington trails on a beautiful sunny day.
She's just huffing the product, people.
Are there, and it's
Stop huffing it.
Okay, guys, the last one of the
Oh, and all this unbridled energy. I wonder where it came from. You're doing bath salts on national television, you kooky woman.
year. I told you in David's show, it's first, it's fab, and it's the best price per ounce we've ever seen. It is First Aid Beauty, which is fab, but it's not just
God,
First Aid
Jane.
Beauty. And I'd love for you to call us if you love this, because guys, we have new and exclusive. We have the best price per ounce we've ever seen.
Do you?
We are looking at
Say
a
literally.
special value that is the icon.
I'm going to take a sip of my latte. If you don't say literally by the time I'm done, then I'm done with
someone
you.
in the family that really deals with skin issues, or you're someone that just has skin. It's like we say with bionic shoes, you just have to have feet. It's just something that you have. Our skin is so important.
Oh, you blew it,
You
Jane.
are treating it and nurturing it with this today's special value.
You had
If
your
you don't know
chance,
about this,
and
make
you
sure
blew it. First Aid Beauty for Fab Skin. Tyneco Floor 1 S3 Pro Multi-Surface Floor Cleaner, $300. Oh, there's a pet.
I'm done. I'm like,
There's a pet.
I've got another chore to do. Well, check out this from Tyneco.
There's a dirty,
game
dirty pet.
changer and a time saver, because not only are you vacuuming, you're vacuuming and washing your hardwood floors at the same time in a really sleek, compact design. You get a rechargeable floor cleaner that's got this iLoop technology, so it senses when it needs a little extra oomph, like that little elbow grease Mom always talks about. Yeah, Tyneco does it.
What?
You're going to see the first presentation. at
It
a sale price,
senses
too,
when
shipped
it
to you
needs
for
that
free.
extra oomph. That is a vague vacuum benefit.
I always find
That is a vague vacuum benefit. All right, Marcia, have a good one. See you when I see you. Again, I don't know what the hell's going on with this stream. Starting now. Who knows?
And it is brand new today.
Oh, look,
Now, we
it's
also have this
what was
green
on the other
rose
channel
tan. This is also
2 hours ago.
So not just a pink.
All right,
kind
I
of
think we can call it a night here.
And a
Yeah, I don't trust that. Temptations. Do we have Doodle Doo on the board?
way at the end of the day. And then this is our pick together, me and my
Where the
dad,
hell's
because
Alberti?
This is the ceramic Lazy Susan. And this just harkens
I
back
mean,
to
I
sitting
get
at the kitchen
if somebody's
table
on vacation, but like some of these are obviously not live. Why don't we see them around anywhere?
little house, and my mom had a Lazy Susan, so we cultivated everything. So our pick of the show, the price and the easy pay is gone at the end of the day. One of the 30 brand new items on the day. Pretty much the whole show is brand new. And if you are someone that loves Tara and is part of our Temptation family, like I have been for years, and now my girls are, I can remember gifting.
Oh,
my niece
Jane mentioned her daughters.
set.
Jane mentioned her daughters. And that's not on the board. Okay, well then I think that's enough for me. I've done my due diligence. Thank you for attending my TED Talk. And once again, your Baltimore Orioles postseason roster, at least for the American League Division Series against the Texas Rangers, should look like this, with the one possible exception being Colton Cowser over Heston Kjerstad. I'd explain why, but you'd have to be as knowledgeable about Baltimore Orioles baseball 2023 as me. And unfortunately, no one else on the planet is that person. Okay, the outro. I run a tight ship around here. A very tight ship. Pool, is it just you? Whoa, whoa, that's too big. And too much headroom, too. Max headroom. Max headroom. Drink Pepsi. Choice. Maybe Maybe pool, maybe the last one. Well, there should be a pretty easy way to look, right? Chat rate 1. Okay, yeah. You and me, buddy. You and me for the outro. Hi. Whoa, that was loud. Oh, and this. Oh no, tonight's audio might have been awful, guys. Whoa, this is supposed to be muted right here, but I had this on earlier because I had my laptop outside, just using the microphone that's built into the laptop. So I muted. Oh no. I hope this sounded okay. Are you sure? You say fine, but was it like everything you've heard recently? Did anything sound different? You can be honest. These are things I gotta know. Jeez. Well, I tell you what. Hopefully everything went without your tablet volume at half. Normally it's a little louder, like maybe I was too loud. That's what I'm thinking, because basically I was on 2 sources instead of just one. And I don't know if that like amplifies it or what. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to check it out right after I'm signing off. I was just trying to see if it was so like jarringly different, if you could just spill the beans. But it was fine. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight I apparently had a stream that was fine. I hope you found it fine. Fine. If you found it fine, do me a favor and hit this little thumb right below. It's right there. You know, the chat ratio tonight for the like thing, not exactly the normal thing, but maybe we can build it up with some people watching later. Wow. Okay. Look, I'm going to speed it up. This is the speed round outro. Here we go. If you enjoyed the content, I really appreciate it. And not only can you hit the like button, you can subscribe. And if you subscribe, it's a good idea for this particular channel because I do live streams. Right when you hit subscribe, you'll see a little, drag down thing for notifications. Do that too. Make it easy on yourself. It'll give you a little alert when the stream goes live. And then you pop right in. You join the coolest chat in town. All's well, okay? You can also leave a comment down below. I'll be sure to get back, although anybody leaving comments from now until the next week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, I'm not sure. Can't tell you I'll get back to you quickly. My mind's on my Baltimore Orioles right now, okay? That's where it is. I love my channel. I love what's going on with this, but this is something 40 years in the making, and I'm 46. All right? I can't wait another 40 years. I'm not gonna be around when I'm 86. I'm gonna go ahead and call that. I don't know if I want to be around at that age. You know. Either way, okay. Look, see, I can't even. I said I'd do the quick out. I can't do it. My mind just. I'm not good at this. I can't do this. The only other thing I was gonna say was you could share the video, and that's something nobody ever does anyway. I could have just signed off. I could have skipped that. I could have saved everybody an extra minute or two of their lives, and I blew it because I'm not good at the outro thing. All right, bye. Have a good weekend. Go Orioles. Orioles magic. We're doing this for Brooksy, baby. Number 5. Greatest third baseman in baseball history. Not a bad title to have. See you guys later. Bye.